Welcome to a new Jurassic Park video. Today I'm going to talk about Rexy and to explore the question, could Rexy survive on Isla Sorna? Now quite frankly, Rexy needs no introduction, but I'll do a quick rundown of her. Rexy is a T-Rex about 20 feet tall, 40 feet long, weighs 7 tons, and runs up to 25 miles per hour. But if we go by what John Hammond said, she runs up to 32 miles per hour. With a mouth filled with razor-sharp, banana-sized teeth and one of the strongest bite forces in the fossil record, Rexy is a force to be reckoned with. Because Rexy has been in multiple movies, she's portrayed a little differently in each one. For the sake of this video, I'm going to talk about Rexy as though she's in the prime of her life, basically how she was in the first Jurassic Park movie. Now in reality, T-Rexes reach their prime around 20 years old, but when we see Rexy in Jurassic World, she's in her 20s and noticeably old, not in her prime. This could be because Dr. Wu altered the genetic structure of the dinosaurs during the creation process. Because of that, Rexy may very well have grown much faster than a normal T-Rex would have, and possibly reached her prime when she was only a few years old. Again, for the sake of this video, let's take Rexy in her prime. So let's start off by talking about the main thing Rexy would need to survive: food. When it came to food, there was definitely no shortage of it. Isla Sorna is so heavily populated with dinosaurs that Rexy wouldn't have to worry about prey being scarce. As we know from The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, Isla Sorna is home to dozens of species of dinosaurs, like Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, Gallimimus. Rexy could hunt these dinosaurs for food. Remember, we did see her get some hunting practice in when she killed the Gallimimus in Jurassic Park. After the events in Jurassic Park, she likely continued to learn to hunt on her own, and probably lived off the herbivores on Isla Nublar. So if she was on Isla Sorna, she'd at least know how to hunt prey. After all, she had that natural instinct and desire to hunt, as Alan Grant pointed out on the tour. Rexy's instincts obviously helped her thrive, because she's still alive by the time Jurassic World came around. Another way Rexy could get food is to scavenge for it. Now this is a debatable topic in the world of paleontology, whether the T-Rex was a hunter or a scavenger. Personally, I think the T-Rex was both a hunter and a scavenger. If food was scarce and it came across a carcass, I'm sure it wouldn't pass it up. At the same time, evolution created the perfect predator that was made for hunting. In terms of scavenging, Rexy could find kills from other dinosaurs, or dinosaurs that died of natural causes. Now there's one more thing I want to mention regarding food, and that's the Lysine Contingency. As Ray Arnold said in Jurassic Park, unless the dinosaurs were supplied with lysine, they'd slip into a coma and die. In The Lost World, we learned from Sarah Harding that the herbivores ate lysine-enriched foods, and the carnivores acquired these nutrients when they ate the herbivores, so Rexy wouldn't have to worry about not having any lysine in her diet so long as she ate herbivores. Since Rexy knows how to hunt, she would no doubt be a worthy predator on the island. But what would happen if she came across another predator like herself, mainly being another T-Rex? This is where the stakes are the highest, as I believe that Rexy's biggest threat lies in large predators like herself. There's always the possibility of Rexy encountering a wild T-Rex, whether she's competing for food, exploring, defending her territory, or seeking a mate. Now, a wild T-Rex obviously has the advantage over Rexy in terms of experience and strength, but that doesn't mean it'd be a one-sided fight. After all, we saw in Jurassic World that Rexy was a very capable fighter. She wasn't afraid of taking on animals much bigger than her, and that's when she was old. So if she were to fight another T-Rex in her prime, I'm inclined to think that Rexy would at least be able to stand her ground and cause some serious damage, even if she was raised in captivity. As for Rexy fighting the Spinosaurus, well, that's a subject for another video. Now as for smaller predators, we saw Rexy kill the raptors at the end of Jurassic Park, and she's got the battle scars to show for it. So if she ever encountered raptors on Isla Sorna, she'd at least have the experience with these dinosaurs to know how they work, and to defend herself. There's always the possibility that raptors can team up and overwhelm her, but if there's one thing that Jurassic Park taught us, it's that nature's unpredictable. It could go either way. So when it comes to defending herself, Rexy at least has some experience to stand a good sporting chance. She'd still face the dangers that any other dinosaur on the island would face, but she has the tools and the ability. If you really think about it, Rexy does have a good chance of surviving on Isla Sorna. She knows how to hunt, she knows how to defend herself, but what it really comes down to is how quick Rexy can adapt to Isla Sorna. If she can learn to adapt quickly, then she'd have a better chance of surviving. And hey, if she could become the queen of Isla Nublar, then maybe, just maybe, she could become the queen of Isla Sorna too. And that's a wrap for another Jurassic Park video by Jeremy James Prudzik. Do you think Rexy could survive on Isla Sorna? How? Talk about it in the comments, because I love talking to you guys about Jurassic Park. You can also follow me on the JP Toys forum at The Dinosaur Man. Thank you for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to me and share my videos too. I promise I have lots of content on the way. See you next video.